Who is the world indebted to, given humans invented money? So again, this is deep, and there might be some bad news here for you guys out there, but let me just lay it out. Our view, we'll see. So money is created by humans. Yes, it's true. But the savers are the ones that are indebted. And as we saw in the previous slide, total worldly debt is in the hundreds of trillions of dollars. Now, there are three ways to service debt. One, tax humans to death. Who wants that? Raise your hands. Two, deflate away the debt. And three, print money to repay the debt. So none of them end well. And that's why everybody's talking about the Great Reset. It's just numbers, just math. Now, the hard news, and it goes back to the bond question as well. It's just such a fascinating set of questions. Those who save lose. Banks, do you have cash deposit in a bank? Raise your hands. If you do, you're losing. Funds, does your pension fund or your 401k or your SLA or whatever your investment fund is around the world, are your pension funds invested in a bond fund? I guarantee you, probably. And note, the government themselves are one of the largest holders of other governments' debts. So it's just like a like a death spiral in debt. That's basically what it is. Now, how do you win? This is the most important answer. So you win by borrowing, all right? Money printing leads to inflation, which ultimately, albeit slowly, transfers wealth away from the saver to the borrower. I'll repeat that. It's so important you get this. Money printing, inflation, and very slowly, your wealth is transferred away from the saver to the borrower. Those people, those poor people that are sitting on $600,000 of cash in their bank or $1 million, it's melting away. And those people that borrow that to buy hard assets that appreciate faster or don't debase make the killing. Here, hypothetical case. I borrow $1 million against a property at 3% interest only, 10-year fixed rate. Interest only means I do not repay principal. That $1 million will be $1 million in 10 years. All I have to do is service the debt. 3% of $1 million divided by 12. That's how much I pay. All right, I take that $1 million cash. I buy 25 Bitcoin with the proceeds. Remember, the interest I pay on that debt is actually a write-off. And I buy 25 Bitcoin. 10 years from now, what do I owe versus what do I have? Who wants me to answer that question? Because it is fascinating, especially with the most conservative Bitcoin price projections. Again, the debasement of fiat. You borrow something and you pay back 10 years later at a fraction of the value. Remember, the $1 million goes to $420,000. What will 25 Bitcoin be worth in 10 years? Boom.